Welcome all to the second part of constitutional provision on tribunals. Article 323 capital A and 323B differs in the following three aspects. First, 323A contemplates the establishment of tribunal for public service matters only, and 323B contemplates for the establishment of tribunals on certain other matters only, which is mentioned above. While tribunals under 323 can be established only by the parliament, tribunals under 323B can be established both by the parliament and the state legislature with respect to matters falling within their legislative competence. Third, Article 323A, only one tribunal for the centre and one for each state and two or more states may be established. There is no question for hierarchy of tribunals, whereas under 323B a hierarchy of tribunals may be created. Article 262, where Indian Constitution provides a role for the central government in adjudicating conflicts surrounding the interstate rivers that arise among the state and regional governments. Tribunals in India, when you see the Administrative Tribunal was set up by an Act of Parliament, where Administrative Tribunal Act 1985. So, from 76, this action plan came in 1985. It owes its origin to Article 323 capital A of the Constitution. It adjudicates dispute and complaints with respect to recruitment, conditions of service, persons appointed to the public service, and posts in connection with the affairs of the Union and the state. The Administrative Tribunal Act 1985 provides for three types of tribunals. The central government established an administrative tribunal called the Central Administrative Tribunal called the CAT. The central government may, upon the receipt of the request in this behalf from any state government, establish an administrative tribunal of such state employees. Two or more states might ask for the joint tribunal, which is called as the Joint Administrative Tribunal JAT, which exercises the power of the administrative tribunal of such states. When you see Central Administrative Tribunal, it has jurisdiction to deal with service matters pertaining to central government, employees, or to any union territory or local or other government under the control of the Government of India, or of corporate owned or controlled by the central government. The CAT was set up on 1st November 1985. It has 17 regular benches, 15 of which operate at the principal seat of High Court and the remaining two at the Jaipur and Lucknow. These benches are all whole circuit, sitting at the other seats of the High Courts. The tribunal consists of chairman, vice chairman and members. The members are drawn both from the judicial as well as by the administrative positions, so as to give the tribunal the benefit of expertise both in legal and administrative spheres. The appeals against the orders of the administrative tribunal shall lie before the division bench of the court of the High Court. State Administrative Tribunal. Article 323B empowers the state legislature to set up tribunals for various matters to levy, assessment, collection, enforcement of any of the tax matters connected with land reforms covered by under Article 31. Water Dispute Tribunal. The Parliament has established Interstate River Water Dispute Act 1956, which has formed various water dispute tribunals for adjudication of disputes relating to water for interstate rivers and river valley thereof. The standalone tribunal, the Interstate River Water Disputes Amendment Bill 2019, is passed by the Parliament for the amendment of existing Interstate River Water Dispute Act 1956 to constitute a standalone tribunal to remove the need to set up a separate tribunal for each water dispute, which is invariably the time consuming process. Next is the Armed Force Tribunal. It is a military tribunal in India. It was established under the Armed Force Tribunal Act 2007. It has provided the power for adjudication or trial by the Armed Force Tribunal of disputes and complaints with respect to commission, appointments, enrollment and conditions of service in respect of persons subjected to Army Act 1950 or the Navy Act 1957 or the Air Force Act 1950. Besides the principal bench in New Delhi, the Armed Force Tribunal has regional benches in Chandigarh, Lucknow, Kolkata, Guwahati, Chennai, Kochi, Mumbai and Jaipur. Each bench consisted of a judicial member and an administrative member. The judicial member are retired High Court judges and administrative members are retired members of the armed forces who have held the rank of a Major General, equivalent or above, for a period of 3 years or more. Judge Advocate General JAG, who have held the appointment for at least 1 year, are also entitled for an appointment as an administrative member. Next is the National Green Tribunal. The National Green Tribunal Act 1995 and the National Environmental Appellate Authority Act 1997 were found to be inadequate, giving rise to the demand for an institution to deal with environmental cases more effectively and efficiently. The Law Commission, in its 186th report, suggested the multifaceted code with the judicial and technical inputs, referring to practice of environmental codes in Australia and New York. As a result, NGT was formed as a special fast-track quasi-judicial body comprising of judges and environment experts to ensure expeditious disposal of cases. The National Green Tribunal was established in 2010 under the National Green Tribunal Act 2010 as an statutory body. It was set up for an effective and expeditious disposal of cases relating to environmental protection and conservation of forests and other natural resources. It also ensures enforcement of any legal right relating to enforcement of environment, giving relief and compensation for damages to persons and properties who are damaging the environment. The tribunal is mandated to make the endeavour for disposal of applications or appeals finally within the period of 6 months from filing of the same. Initially, the NGT is proposed to be set up at 5 places of the sitting and will follow the circuit procedure for making itself more accessible. New Delhi is the principal place of sitting of the tribunal, and it has in other places like Bhopal, Pune, Kolkata, Chennai, the other 4 places of sitting for the tribunal. Income Tax Appellate Tribunal, Section 252 of the Income Tax Act 1961 provides that the central government shall constitute an appellate tribunal consisting of many judicial members and accountant members as it thinks fit to exercise the powers and functions concerned of the tribunal by the Act. When you see the characteristics of administrative tribunal, the administrative tribunal is a creation of a statute. An administrative tribunal is vested in the judicial power of the state and thereby performs quasi-judicial function and distinguished from pure administrative function. Administrative tribunal is bound to act judicially and follow the principles of natural justice. It is required to act openly, fairly and impartially. An administrative tribunal is not bound by the strict rules of procedure and evidence prescribed by the Civil Procedure Code. As per last, the merging of tribunals. The Finance Act of 2017 merged 8 tribunals according to the functional similarity. The list of tribunals that has been merged are given below. The Employees Provident Fund Appellate Tribunal with the Industrial Tribunal, the Copyright Board with the Intellectual Property Appellate Board, the Railway Rates Tribunal with the Railways Claim Tribunals, the Appellate Tribunal for Foreign Exchange with the Appellate Tribunal of Smugglers and Foreign Exchange, Manipulators, Forfeiture of Property Act 1976, National Highways Tribunal with the Airport Appellate Tribunal, the Cyber Appellate Tribunal where the Airports Economic Regulatory Authority Appellate Tribunal with the Settlement of Appellate Tribunal, the Competition Appellate Tribunal with the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. Thank you.